Welcome to China Truths. In this episode, we will bring you the following story. Open letter demanding Xi Jinping's resignation circulates online. Now, let's dive into the details. It's all covered in today's China Truths. Open letter demanding Xi Jinping's resignation circulates online. Since Xi Jinping, China's top leader, entered his third term, China's political and economic situation has fallen into a severe crisis. Voices against Xi, both within the party and from the public, have been growing, and various sectors are waiting for Xi to face a downfall. Recently, a letter demanding Xi resign from his positions in the party, government, and military leadership, along with a petition for signatures, surfaced online, attracting attention. On December 17, independent commentator Kai Shinkuan posted on the Overseas X platform that he had received an email on December 16. Judging by the writing style, it seems to be a joint letter written by someone from within the system. The letter highlights various information and presents targeted criticisms of Xi's actions, which are worth reading. The letter, titled Resolution and Petition for Xi Jinping to Resign from His Party, Government, and Military Leadership, lists 28 points of Xi's incompetence during his leadership. Below is an excerpt from the full article. Xi Jinping has exhibited numerous severe issues and flaws since assuming leadership of the CCP, government, and military, leading to significant losses for the country, the people, and the party. Economic mismanagement. Xi has adopted many extreme left-wing policies, including overemphasizing public ownership and pushing for the expansion of state-owned enterprises at the expense of the private sector. These policies have disrupted fair market competition, suppressed private businesses like Tencent and Alibaba, which were forced to submit under pressure from investigations and fines, and excessively intervened in the economy. This has led to a lack of enthusiasm for investment and caused the economy to stagnate, severely declining in vitality. Ineffective governance. Xi's approach to governing lacks in-depth investigation or analysis of problems, instead opting for hasty, simplistic solutions that have damaged many industries, such as real estate, education, finance, and online platforms. His heavy-handed, irrational, and excessive controls have devastated these sectors, causing the closure or bankruptcy of numerous businesses. Wasteful infrastructure spending. Xi has recklessly wasted the people's money, prioritizing grand projects like the Xiamen area and the Belt and Road Initiative, regardless of their effectiveness or cost, and showing no regard for the struggles of the people. Violation of party and government separation. Xi has stressed party control over everything, insisting that the party governs all aspects of the government and even forces private businesses to establish party organizations, allowing party intervention in their management. Abolishment of term limits. Xi forcibly amended the constitution to allow indefinite re-election, leading to a regression in the country's political system. Despotism. Xi has undermined the principle of democratic centralism and embraced personal autocracy, concentrating power in himself. This has severely weakened democratic consultation and decision-making, with other senior leaders becoming mere figureheads, while Xi monopolizes the media and suppresses any dissent or criticism. Reverence of personality. Despite the historical damage caused by reverence of personality, Xi has pushed for the glorification of himself, ordering extensive praise and demanding that all levels of society uphold his ideology, wasting resources and time. Undermining political order. Xi has consolidated power by appointing loyalists and creating factions, harming unity within the party and beyond. Undermining unity in united front work. Xi has alienated many groups and caused friction both domestically and internationally, making enemies of both allies and adversaries. Totalitarian control. Xi seeks comprehensive control over all aspects of life, including efforts to emulate the Cultural Revolution's model, using public surveillance, the internet, and high-tech tools like AI and big data to monitor the populace. He has also implemented laws to control and suppress the people. COVID-19 crisis. Xi's incompetence in managing the COVID-19 pandemic led to untold deaths and severe economic losses. His initial cover-up allowed the virus to spread uncontrollably, while his later measures, such as extreme quarantines and mass testing, caused widespread suffering. Diplomatic failures. she has violated international rules and principles, supporting authoritarian regimes, terrorism, and invasions. His actions have led to China's global isolation, economic sanctions, and reduced foreign trade, damaging the economy and costing many their livelihoods. Aggressive foreign policy, Xi's rejection of diplomatic engagement with the West, coupled with his wolf warrior diplomacy, has exacerbated tensions and led to a trade war with the United States, pushing China toward global confrontation. Selling out national interests, Xi often lavishly spends national wealth to please foreign nations, including through favorable trade deals and territorial concessions. Destruction of Hong Kong's freedoms, Xi's policies have eroded Hong Kong's freedoms, causing an exodus of talent and businesses, and alienating citizens of Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan. Focus on stability over problem solving, rather than resolving problems, Xi has prioritized stability, leading to excessive spending with little to no improvement in resolving underlying issues. Disregard for people's well-being, Xi frequently enacts policies that are harsh, impractical, and detached from the realities of the people's lives, causing widespread hardships. Obsessive power grab, Xi's insatiable desire for power has led to constitutional amendments and excessive control over the nation, with a disregard for the consequences on people's lives. Authoritarianism, Xi silences dissent, punishes critics, and severely limits free speech, including cracking down on online activists, lawyers, and ordinary citizens. Pride and stubbornness, Xi refuses to admit mistakes or adjust policies, even when his actions have led to failures. Repressive and cruel, Xi has shown a lack of empathy and resorted to using brutal measures to suppress opposition, causing widespread fear and instability. Impetuous decision-making, Xi's impulsive decisions, often made in anger, lack careful consideration of their consequences. Lack of rule of law, Xi's rule bypasses legal procedures, making decisions based on personal whim rather than legal norms. Anti-wealth and class struggle, under the guise of promoting common prosperity, Xi has targeted the wealthy, leading to capital flight and brain drain from China. Ruthless tactics, Xi has resorted to purges, threats, and even assassination attempts in his quest for power. Lies and deception, Xi often manipulates facts to downplay the severity of problems, presenting an artificially rosy picture of the situation. Rejection of reform, Xi has actively opposed political reform, rejecting democratic ideals, and has tightened control over speech and political debate. Self-preservation above all, Xi prioritizes his own political survival over the welfare of the nation, disregarding the hardships of the people. Conclusion: under Xi's authoritarian and reckless leadership, China's economy has plummeted into stagnation, industries have withered, and the nation faces severe crises in politics, society, and international relations. The Chinese people have lost faith in the future, and the country is on the brink of collapse. The majority of citizens, including officials and military personnel, eagerly await his downfall. This letter demands that Xi immediately step down from his leadership roles and make amends for his failures, while calling for the establishment of a democratic society. Date: December 16, 2024. Note: the authenticity of this article cannot be confirmed, and it is provided for reference only.